Hi everyone, this is Jim with Catch and Conserve, and thank you for taking the time to check out my video. If you like, please subscribe and feel free to leave a comment or question in the chat. And I'm excited about today. It's a great day out here in St. Charles County, Missouri. I am going to be fishing for the first time in Archer Alexander Creek. Archer Alexander Creek, his name has some historical significance to it. Archer Alexander was a former slave, and he moved to, or was moved here to this land, which the creek that bears his name, as a slave in the 1830s, and during the Civil War, he heroically helped out the Union Army. And his owner was the landowner of this land, which now this creek runs through, named after his former slave, Archer Alexander. So that's just a little historical background and significance to Archer Alexander Creek. And this creek is about 2.5 miles, and it is a direct tributary of Dardanine Creek, which hopefully I can make it today to that point. I'm not sure though. I've never fished here before. It looks to be at least a mile up the creek, so I don't know how fast or slow I'm going to move, but I wanted to quickly show you what I'm using. Of course, this is a very small creek, and as I explained in my previous video I did on another small creek, I really don't think the small bait you use in a small creek is really that critical. As long as it's a small, soft-bodied bait, I think you'll do fine. And you know, when I say small, I think a 1/16 ounce is really the most amount of weight you need. And the small-bodied creature right here, as you can see on the tip of my line, I'm going to show you all the package of what I'm specifically using. Is right here. These are made by Euro Tackle, and they're called Micro Finesse lures, and this here is a Anisoptera, and I want to pull one out of the package. That is the scientific genus for dragonflies, which, as you probably know, dragonfly larvae are popular, very common macroinvertebrate that a lot of fish feed on. And again, I just want to take one of these out of the package so you can all get a good close-up look of these, what they look like, kind of see how small they are. Again, it really is identical to a dragonfly larvae. So I'm going to pair this up with a actually this is a 1/32 ounce jig head that I'm going to be using, paired up with this, and I'm going to go with this, again, made by Euro Tackle, this 1/32 ounce weedless jig head. I'm going to give that a shot here. So that's my setup for today, and as far as my line in that, I'm just using the Bass Pro Microlight ultralight reel right here, and it's spooled up with 4-pound test, so nothing real fancy. I think this is all you need to have a lot of fun fishing in a small creek. And I want to reiterate that I don't think it's real critical as to what soft-bodied bait you use. As long as it's really small, I think fish in a small stream are readily going to bite. This is the first big hole I came to, and it has a big sycamore tree on each side of the bank here, so should be good. It's a pretty good bite, and now he got off. Okay, see what we got here. This is a little bluegill here. See that? Sorry, buddy. Okay, good healthy little bluegill. Finally, this guy here is a little bigger, I believe. Okay, see the bluegill number 2. Okay, there you go. Maybe I'll try one more cast here and move on. Oh man, this hole's full of bluegill, and I think this might be another bluegill. Oh, buddy. Yep. So our trail, Alexander Creek, definitely has a bunch of little bluegill. Okay, well, I've caught 4 bluegill on that little bait, and to make things a little interesting and a little more fun, I'm going to switch the bait up, try something new. I'm actually going to try wacky rigging here. I'm going to try the Gary Yamamoto 3-inch Senkos. I believe this is the smallest size you can buy, but of course you can always cut these and make them even smaller. But I'm just going to leave it at 3 inches. And I'm gonna pair it up with a size 4 octopus hook by Gamakatsu. Here's what it's gonna look like. As you can see, and it's wacky rig style, and I should add that I included an O-ring there. So I'm going to see how this does in the small creek. I expect it to generate a lot of bites, but not a lot of hookups. But, you know, that's kind of how I view fishing in small creeks is, one, I want to take it easy on the fish, and 2, I have a lot of fun experimenting, and you never know. Maybe I will get some surprise fish on this. Ooh, there's a fish, and he's actually hooked. I'm surprised. Wow. And it's I believe it's a largemouth bass. How about that? Oh, so there you go. Largemouth bass from the old wacky rig. cooked them pretty good to where it should come out pretty easy. I was kind of surprised there. My first largemouth bass here in Archer Alexander Creek. All right, buddy. I'm not sure how well this is coming through on the video, but this is a big mass of mesh material right here, and I really don't like this stuff. I would like to remove it. It's going to take some time. I'm going to have to cut it out if I wanted to do that, but it's a big mass of it right here, and sometimes people put this type of material down over grass seed and that to help keep birds and other animals from eating the seed, but a lot of wildlife can get entangled in these. I've seen birds in these, stuck in these, snakes get tangled up in these. So it's a good practice if you always see this type of mesh material to remove it. And if you do use it, you know, use it smartly and remove it after it served its purpose, and keep an eye on it, and don't be like whatever jerk it was that left it down here in this creek bed like this. Well, here's a bunch of woody debris here. It's going to be a bit of an obstacle here to work, but I'm considering it. I think what I'd like to do is just get on the other side and make a few casts. I guess it'll hold me. Nope. Oh shit. Oh, that's all right. Ain't too bad. Bad idea. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. I do want to get to the other side of here though, because I think there may be deep water right next to it. This may help create a deep hole around the other side of it. So oh. Shit. Okay, hopefully this will be a reward for maneuvering through that woody debris right there. I'm getting too old. But yeah, it does look like there is a good hole right here. Okay, well this is another good deep hole, but the way this bank is cut, I'm up very high and the sun's going to go down a little bit. I don't really feel like climbing around just yet, but I am going to fish this hole from up here. It's a pretty good vantage point. There he is, big bass. Well, big by my standards. Oh, in this creek. But yes, sir. I knew there had to be something in there. All right. Well, again, I apologize for saying big, but still a lot of fun. So, all right, buddy. Okay. So, there you go, buddy. Well, that's my second bass here on the old wacky-rigged 3-inch Gary Yamamoto Synchro right here in Archer Alexander Creek. Well, there you have it. A little look at Archer Alexander Creek here in St. Charles County, Missouri. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and feel free to subscribe and or leave your comments or questions below in the chat. Thank you.